When the evil inclination gives up hope of enticing you in the way just mentioned, it will attempt to do so through the manipulation of pride, arrogance, and lack of humility. It will say to you, through your deep faith and perfect deeds in the service of God, you have attained the lofty levels reached by the pious and righteous. You are singular in your generation, unique among your contemporaries, and it is right that you show your superiority to them by depreciating them and diminishing them. Point out their evil deeds and call attention to the wickedness in their hearts. Humiliate them and rebuke them for it until they are ashamed and return to God, regretting their past. In this way you will be following the practice of the prophet, as it is written, "You, son of man, tell the house of Israel about the house, that they be ashamed of their iniquities." You may answer the evil inclination by saying to it, "How can I condemn and humiliate someone whose attitude to God in heart and mind I do not know? Even if outwardly he appears to be contemptible, inwardly he may not be the way he appears to be outwardly." Although the prophets shamed and rebuked their contemporaries, they did so with the permission of the Creator, who looked into people's hearts and knew their evil thoughts. But it is not within the power of my insight and intellect to know what is in their hearts and in their secret thoughts. Without my knowing it, the inner life of one who appears contemptible in my eyes may be much better than his outer life. In fact, his inner life may be better than mine in God's sight. Though his external actions may be bad, the cause of this might be his ignorance of the duty he owes the Creator. He has more of an excuse than I do, since my knowledge is superior to his, for the Creator makes demands of a person only in proportion to his knowledge. I am therefore more blameworthy than he is, because my failure to fulfill my obligation of service to the Creator, despite my awareness of this duty, is more severe than his deficiency of duty out of ignorance. He disobeys God out of ignorance and without intention, whereas I disobey him mindfully and willfully. It is possible that his vices are external and disclosed, while his virtues are internal and hidden. In my case, it is the reverse. That being the case, he is more worthy of God's mercy and forgiveness than I am. One merit of his outweighs many merits of mine, because no one observes his merit beside the Creator, and no one praises or honors him for it. But with me, the reverse is true, since what is seen of my conduct is better than what is seen of his. The same is true with regard to transgressions. One sin of mine outweighs many of his, because my sin is covered and concealed, while his is open and conspicuous. When people scorn him for it, they reduce his punishment. But because my good deeds in the world are conspicuous, my reward for them is reduced. Reward for his virtue is reserved for him in the world to come. Punishment for his transgression in this world will be reduced, because people scorn him for it. In my case, however, punishment for my transgressions is reserved for the world to come. Moreover, preoccupation with other people's faults and scrutinizing their bad traits would prevent me from scrutinizing and identifying my own defects and faults, a task which is more vital to me and a more basic obligation. My condition is like that of a sick person, whose own illness prevents him from focusing on the illness of others, and whose own cure keeps him from attending to their cure. If this is your answer, the evil inclination will be defeated and broken by you.